Hey, good top of the morning to you whosoever's. Today, I believe, is the 4th day of June 2020. Short message. I don't got a lot of time, but I wanted to share regarding what's happening in the world and the riots and the looting. I believe everybody's responsible for their own actions. So, like my friend said, looters loot, rioters riot, protesters protest. Let each man be responsible for their own actions. So you have to be careful that you don't bring in lawlessness or you feed the fuel, because there's a lot of fuel. My neighbor this morning was telling me, again, I'll go back to him, that he says, what do you think about people planting stuff for people to riot, like rocks or concrete or bricks? You know, guys, lawlessness is rebellion against the law or order. You can protest. Remember, the key to having civil disobedience is to be civil. And if you don't have civil disobedience, you don't have, again, you can't call it a protest because of the fact that you're bringing in lawlessness. And again, the Bible says clearly that God gave government's authority in Romans 12 to carry the sword. So, Matthew said this in Matthew 26, verse 52 and 53. Then Jesus said unto him, put up again thy sword into thy place. For all they that take up the sword shall perish by the sword. Thinkest thou that I cannot now pray to my Father? Don't you think I could call my Papa? Right? And he presently will give me more than 12 legions of angels. Jesus could have used force to get what he wanted, and he had enough, you might say, angels on his payroll to get 12 legions of angels. God is in control. And then he says this. In other words, Jesus was saying, I don't need your little sword, Peter. I haven't come to put up a battle against the religious rulers. I have come to die for the sins of the world, that scriptures may be fulfilled. Again, that's the reason Jesus came. It was to die on the cross for the sins of the world. That's why if each one of us are sinners, need the Lord, because we were born into sin and we're born spiritually dead, and we need the Lord just as much as we need air to breathe and food to eat and water to drink. Jesus is more important than bread. Give us this day our daily bread. And forgive us our trespasses and forgive those who trespass against us. That's the second part of the Lord's Prayer. Forgive those who trespass against us. If you're rioting and you're protesting and you're breaking windows and you're stealing, you're not forgiving those who trespass against you. So it's an encouragement, again, if you are a follower of Jesus Christ, that you forgive and allow God to bring, again, proper justice as he can and will. God don't need us to protest. Man is evil. And, in Jesus, if he wanted to, he could call up 12 legion of angels. That's not 12 angels, that's 12 legions. And how much is in a legion? Well, we need God. God don't need us. So, again, may the Lord bless you guys. Be strengthened in the things of God. Be encouraged. I don't know why. I think I had 3 flowers on my my hand. Maybe that's why it's a little blurry. But again, love thy neighbor as thy love thyself. Be good to those who persecute you, and do good to those. Bless those who persecute you, that they will know that you're my children. You know, God is again in control. Remember, we are heading into the end times. We are heading into the revived Roman Empire. We are coming into the beast system, where you won't be able to buy or sell without taking the mark of the beast. And the mark of the beast will be some kind of mark that the beast, the false prophet, gives you to be part of the new world, or the world government, I guess you might say, the world government. And we know that lawlessness will only usher in more surveillance because of lawlessness, and the love of many will grow cold. And I think that's what we're seeing right now. It's the love of many growing cold. And that's why we're seeing more lawlessness. So again, remember, these are just prophetic prophecies that are coming to pass. Things are, again, gaining speed. You might say that the clouds in the horizon are dark, knowing that there's a storm coming. Understand we're in the middle of, not in the middle, but I think we're still kind of in the middle of a pandemic, and people are rioting and not social distancing. And I think a lot of those people are going to go back to their house and going to give their grandma, their parents a hug and a kiss, and they're going to get people sick. And the outcry will be worse later, the second wave, than the first. But again, only time will tell. I'm not God, but we know that Jesus said, I got this. I got pull. I got muscle. He says, hey, I got muscle. I got 12 legions. You know? But we have something even more powerful than 12 legions. God love us. We have Jesus, the chief priest, mighty God. And the Lord bless you. Be good and be strengthened. The Lord is coming. He's coming quick.